and see how that goes. Now, it says I'm live. Hi, everybody. If if you're just jumping on this one, we've been live for a few minutes previous on a few other platforms, but it has kicked me off. So we're going to just try and go live on YouTube today and see how that works. I kind of prefer Twitch because anybody on the Calvary Chapel webpage can get there, but we'll go with this. So we're in the middle of reading through Leviticus 15, and we are about down to verse 31 now in chapter 15. About the woman who is impure and trying to become pure because of her menstrual cycle, I guess. So the priest shall make atonement on her behalf for the Lord because of her impure discharge. Verse 31. Thus you shall keep the sons of Israel separated from their uncleanness, so that they will not die in their uncleanness by their defiling my tabernacle that is among them. That is the law for the one with discharge and for the man with a similar mission, so that he is unclean by it, and for the woman who is ill because of menstrual impurity, and for the one who has a discharge, whether male or female, or a man who lies with an unclean woman. And I just got to mention this. This was all he said done so that they would not defile the tabernacle, that in their uncleanness come and defile that which was holy, and come into the presence of God with their uncleanness. And then you think about the woman in the New Testament who had this discharge for however many years, most of her life. And she comes and touches Jesus, the tabernacle, the holy of holies of God. And he does not reject her, nor does he doesn't pronounce her unclean. He doesn't rebuke her. What does he do? He says, who's touched me? Power's gone out. She was unclean, and anything that she touches would be made unclean. But the moment she touched him, probably the microsecond before she touched him, she became pure by her faith. And so his power goes out and heals her. What an amazing thing that we see. All of these laws here, all of these laws are kind of written in one sense. We get this understanding that from that we have this New Testament experience. I'm going to say, Pam, I don't know if you hear me, but but I didn't put it under, I don't know, I guess it's under manna for breakfast. I don't know what it should say, but according to my live feed, I am back on YouTube. We'll see if that's true or not. Chapter 16 now, as I'm hoping people can reconnect. This is a new one. It's never happened before. So apparently our service provider is dealing with something. The law of atonement. Now the Lord spoke to Moses after the death of his two sons of Aaron, when they into place inside the veil before the mercy seat, which is on the ark, or he will die. For I will appear in the cloud over the mercy seat. Aaron shall enter the holy place with a bull for a sin offering, a ram for a burnt offering. And he shall put on the holy linen tunic and the linen undergarments, which is next to his body. And he shall be girded with a linen sash and attired with a linen turban. These are holy garments. He shall take from the congregation the sons of Israel 2 male goats for a sin offering and 1 male ram for a burnt offering. Then Aaron shall offer the bull for the sin offering, which is for himself, that he may make atonement for himself and for his household. He shall take the 2 goats and present them before the Lord at the doorway of the tent of meeting. Aaron shall cast lots for the 2 goats, one lot for the Lord and the other lot for the scapegoat. Then Aaron shall offer the goat on which the lot for the Lord fell and make it a sin offering. But the goat on which the lot for the scapegoat fell shall be presented alive before the Lord to make atonement upon it, to send it into the wilderness as the scapegoat. Then Aaron shall offer the bull for the sin offering, which is for himself, to make atonement for himself and for his household. And he shall slaughter the bull for the sin offering, which is for himself. He shall take a fire pan full of coals of fire from upon the altar from before the Lord, 2 handfuls of finely ground sweet incense, and bring it inside the veil. He shall put the incense on the fire before the Lord, that the cloud of incense may cover the mercy seat that is on the ark of the testimony. Otherwise, he will die. Moreover, he shall take some of the blood of the bull and sprinkle it with his finger on the mercy seat and on the east side. Also in front of the mercy seat, he shall sprinkle some of the blood with his finger 7 times. Then he shall slaughter the goat of the sin offering, which is for the people, and bring its blood inside the veil, and do with its blood as he did with the blood of the bull, and sprinkle it on the mercy seat. And in front of the mercy seat, he shall make atonement for the holy place because of the impurities of the sons of Israel, because of their transgressions, in regard to all their sins. And thus he shall do in the tent of meeting, which abides with them in the midst of their impurity. Okay, verse 17 now. Then, when he goes to make atonement for the holy place, no one shall be in the tent of meetings, which comes out, so that he make atonement for himself and for his household and for all the assembly of Israel. Then he shall go out of the altar to the altar that is before the Lord, and make atonement for it, and shall take some of the blood of the bull and some of the blood of the goat, and put it on the horns of the altar on all sides. With his finger he shall sprinkle some of the blood on it 7 times, and cleanse it, and from the impurities of the sons of Israel consecrate it. When he finishes anointing the holy place and the tent of meeting and the altar, he shall offer the live goat. Then Aaron shall lay both his hand on the head, all the iniquities of the sons of Israel and all their transgressions in regard to all their sins, and he shall lay them on the head of the goat and send it away into the wilderness by the hand of the one who stands in readiness. The goat shall bear